participant is all over from Indonesia, so I think it will be interesting also to watch.
Yeah, that will be interesting. Rian, you actually asked me questions. It's never been the same without Valentino Rossi. So if Rossi was still in MotoGP, he won't be coming to Lombok, right? Because it's superbike level GP.
Actually, Rossi fanbase.
Rossi fanbase.
Yeah, one of
Army. He's like army of Rossi, right?
Oh, we have Mas Wawan here.
Oh my God.
Yes. Good night.
Halo Mas Wawan. Oh, we have Frilda, Mbak Frilda. Hi, Mbak Frilda. And there is Mas Reza and Rahmahu.
Rahma and Julie, and also me.
Julie.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Okay, so when are we going to start the meeting? But 8 and Beatrix?
Yes, Ibu.
We're still waiting, Mr. Saldi.
Yeah, who's leading the meeting?
So how are you today, Miss Dena?
Oh, I thought you were asking Beatrix. Oh, no, Kachapolewali, welcome. I'm well, thank you. A bit tired, but well. I just arrived from 6 hours drive from Sumbawa.
Oh, you must be tired.
I am tired, but I'm happy. I'm just glad to meet everyone tonight.
Yeah, me also. I'm actually exhausted because my last meeting just ended 30 minutes ago, and yeah, I take a shower quickly and I changed my clothes and I joined in this room.
So you haven't had dinner yet, or?
No, after this.
After this, you'll be starving by the time we finish.
It doesn't matter as long as you're happy because you forget this.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I have to tell everyone that actually Sarman became the speakers because I forced him to.
Oh, there is Mr. Arif Budiman. Hello, sir.
Mas Arif is here.
Yes.
Hi.
How's
life?
Life's good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. You know, I'm so insecure. Why join this meeting?
Because everyone's waiting for you.
Oh, no way.
Sorry. Okay, Beatrix, it's 10 past 8. Should we start?
Okay, please, Ibu Dena and Mr. Sarman, time is yours.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we are starting. Okay, thank you, Beatrix. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening.
Welcome to, can you hear me well?
Yes, Ibu.
Right, okay, thank you. So welcome again, everyone, to our special session tonight. Tonight is one of a kind session because we are going to provide you something different, something you may not expect when you join the meeting. So you probably expect to listen to a presentation where the speakers speak in monologue, then you fall asleep. But we're not going to do that tonight. So the concept of tonight is, so tonight will not be a one-man show. Our speaker, let's just not call him our speaker, our special guest tonight, Mr. Sarman will introduce him later on. He's not going to do a monologue. It's not going to be a one-man show, but he will share his experience, the challenging journey while when he learned English. So please do not expect a presentation. Although I can promise you that I will be taking notes during this session, and later on I will share you the recap or the summary of lesson learned at the end of the sessions. So basically the concept of tonight is talk show, where everyone talk. When I say everyone, it means not just Mr. Sarman, our guest tonight, but everyone, all of the participants. So please help me, because I will be asking for volunteers throughout the sessions. But you may wonder, why are we doing this? Why are we doing something different? Because we would like to know more about what you like and what you dislike, what your preference, what your expectations toward the English club. If you like this kind of talk show, this kind of concept, then we'll do more in the future. If you don't like it, tonight it's going to be the final, the first and the final one, the first and the last concept. So please, we encourage you to please participate. If I ask you to volunteer, please do not hesitate to volunteer. Please just talk, and it doesn't matter if you speak both in Bahasa Indonesia or English, because everyone here none of us are native speakers. I speak Bahasa English in Makassar dialects, and it's totally fine, right? Even though I'm not from Makassar, but that's it. So you got my point, okay? So the speakers are everyone here. And I'm going actually to write your name, so just to make sure that everyone has equal chance to participate. So, for example, Beatrix will not talk often, because I probably ask Aisha or Rahma to participate. So please, just make me happy, all right? Because this is my first one.
Okay.
Just please do it for my sake, so I'm not embarrassing, so I don't feel embarrassed of being the host, okay? So that's it. So that's I'm managing expectations. So I'm going to be your host, Mr. Sarman. Has any one of you ever watched the opera show? I'm sure you have. At least you have heard of opera show. I'm going to be opera because because of my dark skin. Well, I can't say Najwa Shihab show, because Najwa Shihab and I have different colors, but this is what we are going to do tonight. I'm going to ask our guest tonight some questions, and he will share with us. But he's not going to be the only person who share the journey. but everyone needs to share as well. Okay, are we ready? If you are ready, I'll introduce the man of the show, our special guest tonight, the man who will trigger our discussions tonight about how you learn English. Right, are you there? Are you there, Sarman? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. You don't have to explain that.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I still see you. Yeah. This is awkward because we are kind of what's deg-degan in English?
Pardon?
What's
Maybe.
pardon?
Come again, please.
Deg-degan in English. I'm speaking in bahasa Indonesia.
Adegan?
Berdebar.
Yeah, deg-degan.
Nervous.
Yeah, what is it?
Nervous?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. This is what happens if you don't speak English as a first language. You forgot the simple words such as nervous. So, okay. Our special guest, Sarman, could you please introduce yourself first? Of course, everybody know you, but I mean, just tell us about yourself, like something that people do not know already, like your hobbies, something unique or something embarrassing about yourself, your passion, your culture, background, or anything. Just let us know about yourself.
Okay, thank you so much. I think I'm going to tell you briefly because actually I'm so insecure tonight because as you know, guys, Miss Dana forced me to doing this, and why I agreed to join this meeting because there is no presentation. So I said yes because the poster went viral to all of the groups. So I said yes. Okay, let's do this. So first of all, I want to say thank you for English Club. Thank you for the opportunity you gave me. I'm really appreciate to this opportunity to make a conversation with all of you guys. And but as you know, I'm so sorry because my ability is not good enough to speak to you tonight. But yeah, let's learn together. So if I made a lot of mistakes tonight, I'm so sorry for that. But okay.
I'm sure everyone will be happy to listen.
Okay, so I would like to introduce myself. I'm Sarman Palipadang. You can call me Sarman, but most of my friends call me SP. SP is acronym of my name. S stand for Sarman, P for Palipadang, but you can call me SP. But you know, in the office, they call me Sarman, but I'm not. I will happy if you call me SP. So I was born in Toraja, one of the very famous place in Indonesia, and it has a very unique cultures and there's a lot of magnificent scenery there, and you have to visit Toraja before you die. Hobbies. Talking about hobbies, I love sport, especially badminton. And you know, in badminton, and for your information, in 2019, I'm the champion of BPJS Cup.
Oh, wow! Give your biggest claps.
Yeah, in mixed double sector of badminton, and yeah, you know, there's a lot of story about the achievement because you know when we made into the final and before the game in the final, you know, suddenly I'm shaking, you know, I'm so nervous because there's a lot of supporters in the building and the tension become so high. And also the crowded is it's a crowded place at the time, and I'm so nervous, and
You were
you know,
nervous, yet you won the
so
championship.
yeah, so nervous. But my partners told me, be calm, we can do that, and finally, thank God we won. And yeah,
So it was double. It was double, mixed double, or
mixed double, yeah, with my friends from Makassar, and she is very beautiful, but he also played badminton good.
great player.
Yeah.
So what year was it? You won the championship? What year was it?
2019. 2019. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Years ago.
I also like cycling, and I love singing, and
You love singing.
the reason about that. So I think that's all, because if I'm telling about myself, yeah,
All right.
I'll do that.
Sorry, but I saw from your Instagram account that your post in some magnificent places. So I assume you love traveling as well.
Yeah. I think everyone in this group loves traveling. So I'm the one of you guys. I love traveling so much.
Right. So where have you been? I mean, have you been overseas?
Yeah, it's kind of I went to several countries, but the last I traveling, oh my God, I went to Kashmir in Thailand.
Kashmir, it's really uncommon, right? Most people go to Europe, Australia. Now you went to Kashmir. India, Nepal.
Yeah. No, not to Nepal, only in Kashmir. Kashmir is near from Pakistan and Mongolia, and yeah, there is actually, this is a conflict area, but I love to go there, and yeah, there is a lot of magnificent view there. So yeah, that's why I go there. And in Kashmir, every 10 meters in Kashmir, there is the soldier standing. So yeah, I don't know why there are so many soldiers on the road. And in Kashmir, there is no woman in the street. They must stay at home.
There is no woman. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah,
there's no woman on the street. No.
On the road, yeah.
Wow.
No. You can't see the woman there. They just stay at home.
Right. This is interesting. Hopefully the women there have access to Zoom meetings. So at least they can see each other. So this is really interesting. I'm going to ask you about your traveling experience later on. So just prepare us for the answers. From tonight's topic about your journey to learning English. How long have you learned English? I mean, when did you start learning?
You asked me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I guess you asked the other participant. Yeah. Actually, we learn English since I entered to the junior high school, but I didn't learn properly until I went to the college.
Did you take English course?
Never.
You never. Yeah. Okay. You've never take English.
Yeah. Never. It's I never take a course, and I never learn properly about English. But I realized when I went to abroad for the first time, and I can't communicate with the others, because actually it comes out of my mind, but I can't to speak with them. So when I back to Indonesia, I how to say, I try to learn English from all platforms, from YouTube, from
Oh, wow.
Instagram, and you know, luckily for me, I met with friends when I went to go abroad, and we have groups, and sometimes we talking in English in that group. So it really improved me, and I really want to speak English more and more. But
All right.
yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
really want to take a course to make my English proper.
so the first step was you were obligated by situation to learn to speak English. Then after that you became interested in learning English.
Yeah, absolutely.
So okay. So anyone, so everyone, before we listen further to our guest journey, I'd like to ask for 3 participants. Could you please raise your hands, or to do what? Oh well, it's a secret. I'm asking for a participant first. Okay, Astros first. Anastasia, are you ready? Can I? Nancy uh, and and who else? Oh, Julie. Right. So I'd like you to. Actually, I've already known you, but this is just a game, okay? Could you please introduce yourself, your nickname, and where you currently live without telling me the name of the town? So think of something specific. Okay, since we already know that Andi Asrul Juanda Kaca Jakarta Selatan actually lives in Jakarta, and Nancy Kacapati. Okay, let's just change the rules then.
Sorry.
And
My-
Julie, because her name is Made, we already know that she lives in Denpasar. So I'll change the rules. Okay, so my rules is you introduce yourself with your nickname, so and give us a clue about your favorite place on earth, wherever, without telling us the name of the place. So for examples, my name is Dena. I This is not my favorite. Okay, my favorite place is the clue for my favorite place is the name of the strongest Pandawa brothers. Can anyone guess who is the strongest Pandawa brother? Pandawa
Bima.
and brother. Bima.
Bima.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Bima.
Right. That's how we play this. Okay, you get it? So only for 3 participants first, because I'm going to ask for so many volunteers after this. Asru, you next.
Okay, hello guys. Let me introduce myself. My name is Andi Asrul Juanda. But you can call me Asrul. The place that I love to visit is I don't know what to say. It is full of dessert. It's quite hot, and it is related with Muslim religion. Can you guess what I mean?
United.
No.
Somebody.
The clue
Egypt.
is
Egypt.
Egypt?
no.
Cairo?
Makkah. Spa.
Yeah, Finicha, you guess it.
All right, so Makkah. That's a holy place for Muslim. Thank you, Asrul.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well done, well done. Okay, so next participant is Nancy. You go, your turn, Nancy.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Nancy, and on my birth certificate, the name is only Nancy. No, only those 5 digits. And my most favorite nickname was from my physics teacher when I was in senior high school, and the nickname was Sudoku.
Sudoku.
Sudoku. If of you know, Sudoku is a brain puzzle game from Japan, and at the time I really addicted to the game. And then about what Miss Dena asked, my most favorite place in the world is somewhere that you can go without any vehicle, because I easily get motion sickness and I have a phobia of altitude, and I could go to there every day, almost every day. Can any of you guess it?
Is it in Indonesia?
Indonesia, but not a city. This place is not a name of a city.
Okay, right. Pretty hard. So, can you guess? Yes. Can anyone have a guess?
Is it a beach?
No.
No.
A place that you can go without any vehicle.
Neighborhood.
No vehicle needed. Huh?
I'm second with Miss Dena, neighbor.
Your neighbor.
Your living room.
Almost correct.
Neighborhood.
Yeah,
Your
like that. Yeah,
Bedroom.
yeah, my bedroom. My home, actually. Yeah. Thank you.
Is it correct?
I'm sorry, but I don't like traveling, so I can't mention any city or any country,
Right.
because I really don't like traveling.
Okay, so that's your favorite, and probably everyone's favorite place, especially kaum rebahan, yes, Nancy?
Yeah. And I really fortunate because we are working from home because of pandemic.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. Well done. Okay, the last one. Okay, one other volunteers. I thought I called Anastasia before. Anastasia, are you in?
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Oh, okay. So, hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Anastasia. You can call me Tasha, and my favorite place is in somewhere who so many flowers and so many. It's easy for you to guessing. So many plants and flowers.
Where is that?
Netherlands.
Garden?
Yes, gardening.
Garden, really?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I can get a fresh air all the time.
Okay. Thank you, Anastasia. So this is really interesting because when I ask your favorite place, some people would think of of a home, of a country. Some people would think of a place, the most comfortable place anywhere, like Nancy, because your bed is you could take your sleeping bag everywhere. And Anastasia also thinks of things that she likes most. Okay, right. Thank you. Let's go back to our guest. But I'm going to go back to other participants. So, Mr. Sarman, SP. So you learn English since you're since you were in junior high school.
Junior high school.
And you also mentioned about why you learn English. But I'd like to ask, do you still remember your first English teacher at school?
Yeah, of course.
So tell us about him or her. What's his name? What he's like?
Yeah, like I said earlier, I didn't learn proper English when I was in junior high school, maybe about the way he teach me. You know, I don't know. At the time, it's like root, and also we call he is a killer
Killer.
teacher, and
Killer teacher.
his, his name is Mr. Joseph, and you know, I don't know. I don't really like when he taught us because it's kind of like he he always uh, give a questions, and when we didn't answer that, he will be angry, and that's why I don't like English at the time. But now you see, English is English is the most used and spoken language around the world.
So what you remember most about your English teacher was he was strict teacher. He was really strict. What about his way of teaching? Was it interesting or boring or you just...
Not at all, because when he teach, we are so insecure because we afraid whether he asked us or not. And when he asked us and we didn't answer that, he will be angry. So that's why, you know, in our mind, please the bell is ring, please the bell is ring, so we can stop learning English.
Okay, but you didn't. Well, fortunately, you didn't. You didn't hate. You mean you didn't hate English. So
Oh,
you came
no,
back to love English.
no, no, no. Actually, in my junior high school, you know, I'm into Michael Lansdorp, and Michael Lansdorp was very popular at the time.
Michael Lansdorp, 25 minutes too late. Is it?
Oh, she sings, right? So you know, I actually this is the very first cassette that I ever bought, and I learned a lot of English from that song. And you know, all of songs in that album, I remember all of the songs, and I can sing all of the I can sing all of the songs in that album. So I try to, you know, at the time there is no Google Translate, so I open my dictionary to find the meaning of the song. So that's why I love English, I think.
Right, thank you. This is interesting. I'm taking it down. I'm taking notes right now. So the first tip to learn English is related to something you like, something you're interesting. You're interested. Sorry, you're interested with. But I'm going to ask one or two participants who else learned English through song. So apart from us, Nancy, if no one is interested, no one volunteers, I'm just going to pick any of you. Mbak Lucy.
Oh my God, Mommy, I'm just joining.
I know. That's why I picked you, because you just joined the meetings.
Oh, thank you.
Did you learn English through song as well, Lucy?
Yeah, I actually learned English from song, and I did it at elementary school at 6th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
You learned English since elementary school.
The first song that I write down is apa itu Bryan Adams. Please forgive me.
Adams. Give us one or two verses of Bryan Adams.
No. My voice is so bad. Bryan Adams, and I continue to write down the song and learn English from song lyric until in the high school. In high school, I have a big book, big one big black book, and everybody borrow that book from me. Even the person that I thought that she is the most bright girl and her English is so good, he borrowed it from me, and I'm surprised. Okay, why you borrow it? Why don't you learn it down by yourself? Kan embarrassed gitu loh, Mom.
Thank you, thank you, Lucy. Who else? I'm going to ask another participant who remembers their first English teacher. Apart from Mr. Joseph, my first English teacher's name was Made, from Bali, just like Julie's name. What I remember most about him was one day he told me, I asked him, what is the English word for hamil? Hamil. He told me that there is no English word for hamil. So for 3 years, I didn't know. I wanted to know the English word for hamil, and I absolutely believe there was no English for hamil. Later on, then I found out pregnant, the word for pregnant. But my first English teacher said, no, there is no word.
How did you know it? How did you know it?
Pardon, Lucy?
How did you know it?
Oh, and I asked my brother. My brother told me, but my brother actually didn't know, so my brother asked his friends. That's how I knew. So who else? Who else remembers their English teacher? Oh.
My eye.
Okay. Yes, Asur.
Yeah. My first English teacher was Mr. Rafid. Mr. Rafid, like Speedy. Yeah. Actually, when I was in junior high school, I didn't like English so much. I hate the English so much. Actually, I sat in the front row, but when the English learning, I moved to the back because I didn't like English. And the time I realized that the time I start to learn English is when I took a course at that time, because we are going to have a national examination 3 months before the next national examination. And at that time I met with Miss Haya, and he explained English very well. That's why I start to love English so much, and I try as hard as I could in order that I can get the best score on national examination, especially in English. And she gave us the best trick in how to conquer the task, especially in English examination. And alhamdulillah, at that time I got if I was not mistaken, is 9 at that time, and it just 3 months because of her trick.
Wow, thank you.
The other thing that drive me to learn English is like what Pak Sarman told us, is by song. And the first song that make me fell in love at that time is the whole album of Westlife. And at the time, because my brother love like Westlife, Rockset, and etc. And sometimes I followed him to sing loud, even though I didn't know the meaning.
So I guess everyone loves learning from song.
From song. Right. And at that time, I think that I'm like a stupid person when I had to sing something, but I didn't know the meaning. You know.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll be back with that, Asrul. I'm sorry to cut you off, because that you just mentioned is actually my next questions.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm going to ask our guest. Okay. So, our guest, Mr. SP.
Yep.
Talking about things that Asrul just mentioned today, what did you find difficult while you were learning English? What was the challenge? What's most challenging in your learning English?
I guess the first thing is my confidence.
Your confidence,
Because,
okay.
yeah, because if you're not confident to speak that, you will be stuck. You will be stuck. You will never speak if you don't state it out. And the second is, of course, grammar. Grammar, you know, I'm very bad in grammar. And
okay.
And pronunciation and the accent.
Pronunciation.
There are so many idioms. There's so many idioms, and the word that sounds similar, like homonym or homophone. Is it proper?
Yeah. Homonym, homophone, heteronyms. Yes.
And of course, the limited environment to practice. You know, when I go back to Indonesia, I'm so excited to practice my English, but actually my environment is so limited. So I try to speak to myself around, you know, when I'm driving, sometimes I speak to myself, and sometimes I'm listening the podcast in the car. So yeah, you know, I push myself to know everything about English, because I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm for me, I'm too old to learn English, but I think there is no limited to learn something. So I try I try to learn English, even though it's not the proper way, but I think I have to do that.
Right. So I'll take notes about that. So your difficulties in learning English mainly how to build up your confidence, and you have problem with grammar sometimes because it's confidence, so it goes with it relates to pronunciations, and there's also idioms and stuff. So
but
yeah.
The most important thing, I guess, is confident, because like I said, if you are not confident to speak English, you will never do that. So just say it louder, and you know, if you're confident to deliver the message, yeah, if you're confident to deliver the message, even though your grammar or your rules is bad, as long as you talking and the message was delivered, I think that's the important thing. So just confidence.
Talking about confidence, I'll test your confidence tonight then.
Oh.
With you, I'm going to ask three other participants. Welly, are you there? Risnov Welly. Welly, are you there, Welly? Okay, you're next.
I'm
Welly,
next.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll you after SP.
I love you. Okay.
Hang on. I'll just wait for a second. I'll give you I'll test your confidence. Wawan, are you there, Wawan? Could you please help me, Wawan? Be a volunteer. Wawan.
Mas Wawan.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, good. So we have Wawan here. I still need one more. Auntie Nurfianti, Kevil, 9.
I will wait for her.
Yes. Okay. So this is your task, 4 of you. But the first one will go. The first task will go to SP first, because SP talk about confidence, pronunciations, and idioms. Let's read this. Okay, I'm going to share your screen, and you need to read those words. So first, SP. This is you. You go, SP. Can you see? Can you see my the Let's share. Okay,
Yeah,
please.
okay. Dearest creature in creation, studying English pronunciation, I shall teach you in my verse. Sounds like corpse, horse, and worse.
Right.
It's
I'm
in
going
progress.
to highlight this. Welly, you next. Could you please
I don't
read
like this. I don't like this, ma'am. You know, I don't like English. But
Come on,
okay, I will
please
try.
just help me.
Okay. Dearest creature in creation, studying English pronunciation, I shall teach you in my first sounds like curbs, horse, and words. Okay?
All right. Okay, guys. Before I go, thank you, Welly. Thank you, SP. Wawan and Auntie, don't be nervous because this is not your part. You have another part. Do you see the word here? The one that I put the red. Right. Okay.
Corpse.
How do you say this?
Which one?
Corpse.
Corpse.
Okay, right. Okay, everyone. This is not an English word. Actually, this is from French.
Oh,
Yeah. So it sounds. So this one, corpse. You actually correct. You
corpse.
all of Valley and SP were actually correct. But this one, the P and S are silent.
Oh,
So
so
you
it's corpse.
pronounce it like core.
Core.
Yes. Say core.
What's the meaning
Core.
of?
Yeah.
Core.
So that's the challenging things about English, right? And this one, horse and worse. Okay, well done, Welly and Mr. Sarman. But Welly, you still have
What's
one
corpse?
more.
What's
This is
corpse?
Welly.
Mayat, corpse mayat. Mayat.
Oh, okay.
So
Welly.
scary. Yeah, okay. Me. My first teacher? Oh,
No,
enggak.
no. Read this.
Again?
Yes.
Okay. I shall keep you, Susie, busy. Make your head with heat. Grow dizzy, tear in eye. Your dress, you'll tear. It's so very difficult, ma'am. Gak ada yang lain.
Just give it a try.
Yeah, queer, fair, here, my prayer.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Welly. Wawan, you go first. You go first. You go next.
Okay, thank you. I will try. I shall keep you, Susie, bushy, make your head with head grow dizzy, tear in eyes, your dress, your tear, queer, fire, share, here, and my prayer.
Right. Yep. Say, this is prayer. You don't say prayer. Say prayer. Okay, Wawan, can you? Sorry, everyone. This is
Yes.
why I show you this because sometimes English pronunciations is there are so many things to learn. We don't stop learning English pronunciations. Thank you, Wawan. But you still have one more, Wawan. This one.
Yes. Pray, console your loving put, make my coat look new, dear, show it. Just compare her, and hurt. This and that, Lord and word.
Nur Afianti. Next.
Just call me Epi.
Yeah.
Okay, I try. Thank you. Pray, console your loving foot, make my coat like new, dear, shoe it. Just compare heart, here, and hurt. Dice and diet, Lord and word.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
What's the word differences between Wawan and Auntie? Probably this.
The dice and dies.
Dice and diet, Lord and word. But everyone, I think both of you pronounce it well, this one. Remember, Wawan, when you say prayer in this, actually almost the same as this. Pray, prayer, pray. Console your laughing pot. Make my coat look new, dear. Sew it, sew it. Just compare heart, hear, and heard. Dice and diet, Lord and word. But Auntie, you still have one.
Sword and sword, retain and retain. Mind the letter how it's written. Maid has not the sound of bed. Say, said, pay, paid, late, but played.
Sarman, you go last.
Who? Me? Again?
You, yes.
Okay. Sort and sort, retain and retain. Mind the letter how it's written. Made has not the sound of bait. Say, said, pay, paid, late, but played.
Okay, guys, this is what we call silent letters. So if you're interested in pronunciation, we'll have another session for this. This is sword because the W, you don't pronounce the W. But in this letter, you pronounce the W. This one is padang and this one is padang rumput. So this is sword and this is sword. It's confusing. This is retain and retain. And this one, does anyone know what this is?
Plate.
Flood.
Wow.
Flood. That's why it is here. This is laid and flood. Flood itu apa ya?
Kotak-kotak.
Do you know? Have you ever seen apa yang Mel Gibson? Die Hard. No, was it Die Hard?
Mission Impossible.
Braveheart.
Braveheart. Sorry, what did I say? Braveheart. With the Scottish and Ireland. Yes. Do you remember they have plaid? It's apa namanya kayak blanket itu yang ada dari wool disampilkan ke sini. That's plaid. That's why this whoever made this poem thinks this is interesting. This is confusing of English. Sometimes you say laid, some say when it comes to flood, then you say we don't say played, we say flood. Okay, it's almost 9. We still have 30 minutes left, and there are still many surprise. Back to Sarman then. SP. So those you say the confidence, your challenges was confidence, grammar, pronunciations, etc. But how did you overcome these difficulties? What did you do to improve your understanding of idioms, difficult words, etc.?
Yeah, like I said before, sometimes we are afraid to speak English because we know we are not very good at it. So one way to overcome is overcome your fear of speaking English is improve your English. So you can improve your English by all right. I will give you some tips. Read everything you can get on your hands. So I think
read. Was it read? Yes.
Read everything you can get on your hands. So when I found articles in English, you know, I read everything in that article. So I read it loud, even though the pronunciation is not proper, but at least I read. And yeah, sometimes I active to take a note of a new vocab, like I try to find the meaning of the vocabulary on the Google Translate or any platform. So when I try to read it, and I try to speak, and I try to make a sentences with the vocabularies. And of course, I subscribe many podcasts or YouTube channels. And yeah, sometimes I'm talking with my friends in Zoom meeting. Yeah, just small talk or chit chat or something like that. So if you interested guys to do that, let's do it together, because yeah, I think it's really improve my English.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and yeah,
Practice with
maybe there's
whoever.
but I learned a lot from social media, because there's so many platforms in social media, especially Instagram. There's so many information on Instagram that you can learn. So I suggest you to follow the account of English channels.
All right, thank you, SP.
And of course, maybe you're wondering why I always attend the English club.
Exactly. I was about to ask you. I was about to say, this is attending our English club one of your way you can improve your English.
Yeah, because I want to improve my English. Last week, one of my
Spill the name, spill the name.
One of
my friends.
It's okay, just say it. It's okay.
It's okay.
Am I your favorite? Thank you.
We'll keep the secret, sir.
One of my friends, she got scholarship from UK, and he asked me why you didn't try to get this scholarship. But yeah, I'm not promised anything, but I said to him, we'll see. So let's learn together. Yeah, I don't know, maybe there is the way to go there, but
that's still.
That's all. Yeah,
right.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's interesting as well. Finika from South Jakarta. Okay, do you okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. Do you have any tips on how you improve your English?
Okay, first of all, when I want to improve my English, I thought I should learn from the people who knows it very well. That means I should learn from the people from the country itself, like maybe American or British or English or Britain. I mean, but I don't have any friends who comes from British from England or America. So I every day I watch movies, not always movies, but also sitcom, like Friends, Grey's Anatomy, because they comes in series, not only movies. If we watch movies, there's a time limit that 2 hours the movies will end. But if we watch serial like Friends or Grey's Anatomy, when I watch it, it comes in seasons and lots of episodes. So and they're talking in their like they're in real life, like us in we speak in daily, like we use bahasa
daily life or maybe Sundanese, they use it too when they're acting in the serial. So I started to watch the serial from America. That's when I start to improve my my speaking.
Right.
And you only hear the song, you just know some words from that song. But if you learn from the drama or serial, you learn what they used to speak in daily, like that. I think that's all.
Thank you, Finisha. Back to SV before I go, because we still have 25 minutes. Oh, Julie, yes, you raise your hands.
Yes, Miss Rena.
Yeah.
Could I ask something to our special guest, tonight? Hello, Mr. Sarman.
Hi, Miss Julie.
Hello, I'm sorry. Probably later I have connection issues, but at the moment I can't turn on my video. But if I have a bad signal, probably I'll just turn off the video and
Okay.
just my speaker. Okay. Okay. At the first thing that I want to ask you, as you mentioned before that you like traveling and you travel a lot to foreign country. Is that really affected to increase your English, or you already can speak English and then you travel, or while you're traveling you learn English? And then is having a friend from foreign country or girlfriend or boyfriend from foreign country that makes your English better? Like you talk to them every and like they will correct you.
Thank you for asking that, because if I'm the one who asked, he's going to be mad at me. Thank you, Julie.
Sorry, Mrs. Salman. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Dena. Thank you.
So, Miss Dena, how?
Yes, please answer the question.
Oh, so, okay. Thank you, Miss Julie, for the questions. Yeah, actually, I'm started learning English when I went to vacation. Because I never learned English proper. So it's really make me grateful, because when I went to abroad, it really make my English improve. I met with a lot of tourists there, and we have I met with people there, and we are on the same boat. They are not native also, but they also learn English like me. So when we are back to our to other countries, so sometimes we still make a conversation by text or maybe on social media, and they really help me to increase my English. So if you ask me, is it effective to increase your English? I will say absolutely, of course. And but unfortunately, I never met with someone that made me that make me maybe I will fall in love with her. Not yet, but maybe in the next traveling after the pandemic's over.
Oh.
Because I have a lot of plan, but yeah, unfortunately the border is still closed. So yeah, maybe in the next plan. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to travel soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, but guys, we only have 20 minutes left, and I still have things I'd like to show you from. So basically, before the talk show, I already interviewed Sarman, asking for his experience in learning. So I made you kind of a recap, a summary of our conversations. Let me show you some things, tips for Sarman. But please, I still need volunteers after this. I always need volunteers. So this is okay. Can you see what I shared?
Yes.
All right. So this is the tips to improving English based on Mr. Sarman, SP. You listen and practice. You listen to the song. Listen to people, your friends or your boyfriends or your girlfriend, and practice. You read everywhere. You read the books, social media, and then practice. Also, you take notes of difficult words. So basically, this is just practice makes perfect. That's the first. The second one is you relate the pronunciation with things you are familiar with. For Mr. Sarman, for Asro, for Lucy and Sarman, they associate it with songs. And for my, this is just a fresh one because I don't do songs. I just don't like it. Not because I don't like it, because personally my voice is just bad. So I relate the pronunciation with things I'm familiar with, like the Arabic alphabets, like this, the ta and tha. Like, so ta is three, true, and try. The tha is three. Sorry, Rian, are you there? Rian Hermana?
Yes.
Yay, okay. If you are there, so please read this for me. I'm sorry, just I pick you.
No. He left.
Oh, he left. Sorry. Who's not Rian? So Rian left. Mbak Deli, are you there? Deli Risnov? Risnov Deli? Please. Okay, Aisha, are you still here, Aisha?
Aisha Sahira.
So who raised the hand? Who?
Yeah,
Someone
I
else?
saw
Julie.
Julie.
Yeah. Oh, Julie, please.
Yeah, besides waiting someone else to.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Julie.
Okay, we start from three.
Slow down so we can hear you. Yep.
Oh, and throw.
Yep.
And then the second, three, true, and try.
Yep.
The last, thought and thought.
Yes. So these are the words. These are the words. They have similar sounds, not really similar, but different sound. But Indonesians sometimes we say it. We thought they sound similar, but actually no. So three, through, throw, and three. This is and thought and thought. Next, okay. Next. So next, I heard a bird said a word when I was walking to work. Who is this? This is this one. The first one is this is the sentences that I practice for almost every day when I learned English. So I'll ask Auntie, could you please read this?
I heard a bird said a word when I was walking to work.
Thank you. So yes, so basically when you see this this kind of sentence, you subconsciously pronounce it well. See, I heard a bird. Wawan, next Wawan. Oh,
Yes.
next, this one.
Oh, it's difficult.
No.
Sally
Yes.
sells hills by the seashores.
Yes, thank you. Shelley sells seashells by the seashore. Lucy, next.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
one, the bigger letter.
English is so tough, but I love it.
See, you say this one is an F, but this one is V. English is so tough, but I love it. So this and this in Bahasa Inggris we call it minimal pairs. Ini istilah in Bahasa Inggris minimal pairs. Minimal pairs doesn't mean mini couple and maxi couple, but it means two words that sound similar. Only sometimes it's one sound or one vowel difference, like this. Mr. SP, could you please read this for me, but please slowly.
All right. Dash, this, sit, past, first, sin, wet, wait, no, ball, not, note.
See, okay. So these words in this box, they sound similar. By similar means it is actually different. So you have to take notes of the word. We say it slowly first, like desk and disk, seat and seat. What's like agak panjang, like fast and first, seen and seen, wet and wait, no and now, bowl and ball, note and note. Ini minimal pairs. Probably in Bahasa Indonesia, what's minimal pair in Bahasa Indonesia when we say favorit, F and P, favorit and yeah, so it should be F and V, but sometimes we say it favorit F and F, or we say it like favorit. Lucy, next. Could you please read this?
Which one, ma'am?
The consonant sounds.
Okay. Fat, hat, sing, ting, tin, bed, free, tree,
again this one.
Free,
slow down.
Free, tree. Oh.
Yeah.
Free,
three.
I mean, free, three.
Abatasa.
Free, three. Quick, kick. Chef, chief.
Thank you. Chef is also a bahasa Prancis. Okay, next. We still have 10 minutes, I guess. So the next one is practice the word stress. Like this, stress. So di dalam bahasa in bahasa Inggris, every word in English they have one stress. All the words. Indonesian words has no stress, but Indonesians like us has tons of stress. We always have stress every day. So in English, always we have one word, one stress. Sometimes you have two stresses, but one main stress and the other one is just small stress. What do we mean by stress? Stress is syllable atau kosakata, suku kata, where we emphasize on the suku kata, on the syllable. We emphasize by saying it loudly, or we emphasize by saying it in high pitch or longer. Okay, let's practice stress. We only have 10 minutes left. I actually have Kahoot as well, but because it's already almost 9:30, we'll go on the next sessions. Okay, this is the word stress. Just who hasn't volunteer? Who hasn't volunteered for the word?
Saya, Bu.
Oh, Zaldi, could you
Yeah,
please?
I have to change my name to be able to participate.
That's why I haven't called your name. Could you please say this? Read this.
I want to present you a watch as a birthday present.
Thank you. See, Sarman said things that he learned, he found difficult was grammar. Why grammar is difficult? Because we learn it the grammar name first, then we know, then we use it. But for stress, you don't say it. You don't learn about stress at school, but you already know how to use it. See, it's the other way around. When you say past participle, you say, what is past participle? Subject, verb 3, and etc. You don't remember how it is used, but you remember what it is called, right? But in stress, everybody, when I ask Zaldi to read the word, the sentences, Zaldi probably didn't know what which word to stress, because he already find this in your conversations. But let me reread for Zaldi first. Not for Zaldi, for everyone. So these two words, this one is a verb, present, and this one is and a present. So in bahasa Inggris, when you stress it differently, it means different. Jadi, I want to present you a present. See, I want to present. You say send the first word, the verb. You say it longer. I want to present you a present. A present. Pre-nya yang di belakang, pre-nya itu lebih kita tekankan, because that's because it means different. When you say I present, meaning saya mau presentasikan. When you say a present, it means hadiah. See, it's different. But don't worry, don't stress the stress. Don't worry, because this is just why I'm telling you this, because we probably need to practice it in our English meeting later on. Okay, don't worry about the stress. We only have 7 minutes, so I'm going to give you next. So when it is noun, sometimes we say it the first syllable. We emphasize on the first syllable. Seperti padang pasir, the desert. When you mencampakkan seseorang, meninggalkan seseorang, you desert, assert. Seperti pronounce the same as what's dessert, makanan penutup. And this is an object, but when you don't like it, you disagree, you object.
Objection. Like
yes,
that.
Objections. That's a noun. But when it is compound noun, compound is probably any of you like me and SP are from studied pharmacy. We have compound, right? Senyawa. So compound noun meaning two words, more than two words, make it into one word. like senyawa in chemistry. Like this, mailbox, blackbird, you always stress the first word. Blackbird, tree house, mother-in-law, grasshopper. Okay, the last one. This is the last one before we finish the session tonight. I'm going to ask every one of you from SP to Lucy and who else? Somebody else. Okay, Belly and everyone. Please read the word. Hey, oh, I haven't shared the screen. Sorry. Okay, you go from SP and just the next one.
Which one?
Just one
All
word.
of them?
Just one.
Just one?
Yes.
Oh, I never heard that, so I don't know how
Oh,
to
you
say
never
that.
heard that. Okay. What about this one then? You never use this one. Oh gosh. Okay,
I don't know.
this one.
All right, number 2, maybe entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Okay, this is the old French because I couldn't find the other word from German or some other French. Saya Desi, sorry, Kaca Tanjung Balai. Would you like to volunteer? Yes, because this is your first volunteer. You read 3 words.
Oh my God, that's too much. Which one?
The one that Sarman didn't want to pronounce.
Lingerie. And then chef.
Chef.
I don't know. Cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac, yes.
One more?
Yeah, one more.
Attach. Attach. I don't know. Attaché.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Welcome.
Anastasia from this one.
I don't know what is that. Cliche?
Yeah.
Burau.
Cliche.
Javu. A souvenir. Ballet.
One. Next. Just any of this. Just any. Which one do you choose?
Entrepreneur. Chef.
Thank you.
Cul-de-sac.
Finisha? Oh,
Yeah.
Karen? What's the last one? The one?
Cul-de-sac. Oh, souvenir.
Cul-de-sac.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Finisha.
Okay. Lingerie, cliche, entrepreneur, bureau, chef, deja vu, cul-de-sac, souvenir, attaché, ballet.
Okay, thank you. Zaldi.
Entrepreneur, chef, bureau, deja vu.
Okay, Nancy.
Lingerie, cliche, entrepreneur, bureau, chef, deja vu, cul-de-sac, souvenir, attaché, ballet.
Anti. Just this one. This one.
Lingerie, entrepreneur, chef, cul-de-sac, attaché.
Asrul, this one. Asrul.
Cliche, bureau, deja vu, souvenir, ballet.
Okay, Beatrix, this lingerie, this one.
Chef, cul-de-sac, attacks, bureau, deja vu.
Okay. Julie.
Yep. Which one?
The next one, the cliche.
Cliche, bureau, deja vu, souvenir, ballet.
Thank you. Alice, are you with us, Alice?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, hello?
Yes. Could you please say this
Okay.
one?
Lingerie, entrepreneur, chef, cul-de-sac, attaché.
Thank you. Dicha. Dicha is not on. Santi, are you with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you please read this for our last session tonight before we apa?
Souvenir.
Uh-uh.
Chef. Which one?
Okay, that's fine. Anyone.
Okay. Ballet.
Huh?
Souvenir. Is it the Jafu or the Hafu?
Deja vu.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll come back to that later. Welly, this one. Oh,
So sorry, ma'am. The time is over. I'm so sorry.
we extend the time for you.
No, it's okay. The time
We
is
have
over. Okay.
timekeeper.
We have a time for you.
Come on, Welly, this one. Just
Please don't
sorry.
embarrass me, ma'am.
Of course, that's my main.
Okay. Okay. Lingerie, entrepreneur, chef, cul-de-sac, attaché.
Okay, thank you. Lucy, terakhir. Hey, Lucy. Your last.
Okay, ma'am. Cliché, bureau, déjà vu, souvenir, ballet.
Okay, thank you. Some of you has pronounced this well, but it is understandable since this is French. So sometimes you don't say it correctly. Like this, for Nika, I think she and Julie or who else, I forgot, they pronounce it well, like this, lingerie, entrepreneur, chef, cul-de-sac, attaché. I think if you're not sure, you can always find things on Google, like cliché, bureau, déjà vu, souvenir, and ballet. Okay, so that's our session tonight. Actually, I still have more, but our time is up. We actually have cahoots and suffix, prefix, but it's 9:30 p.m. here in Indonesia, in central Indonesia. So we can't really pack everything up. So I'm really sorry for everyone. It's been my debut in hosting English Club. I hope that you're not really disappointed with our performance, our duet performance. Thank you for agreeing. Thank you for agreeing to be interviewed. Thank you.
You have to
Thank
look
you.
for another guest. I think you have to find another.
Of course,
guest
of course. Our next guest will be Lucy or Welly. I think. Everyone?
I suggest you, Welly.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. So we still have another section.
Welly.
Welly. Oh, so everyone wants Welly.
Yes, Welly, go.
Yeah, I want Welly so
Welly.
hard.
No.
So
My
our
English
next
so
session.
I'm so sorry.
So everyone, so this is a wrap up tonight. I hope that everyone enjoys our talk show, small talk show. Thank you for coming. And even though we still have so much more to share, but I hope with our next guest, special guest, Welly or Julie or Lucy, we can have more interesting conversations. So my last before I go, I'd like to ask two of you, what's your expectations for English Club? I mean, do you want something like this, or do you want someone to have presentation and everyone listen, or how? Wawan, you go first. Saya lagi, said Wawan. Yeah. What would you like for the next session, Wawan?
Okay, thank you, Miss Sena. This is my first participant in English Cup, but I don't the last time, or this is my first time join in this club, and I think this time is very good. It's a good good discussion and no one man show like that, and I think next time same with this session is good.
Thank you.
Like that. Thank you.
Last one for Auntie. Auntie, what do you think, Auntie? What would you like to do for our next session?
Actually, it's really interesting for tonight. The host and our special guest giving something very attractive, where all of participants getting involved, how to try how to speak in English, and how to what to say, like the Mr. ST said that just show yourself, don't be shy, and speak out louder. Yes, and what to say, grammarnya dapat and speakingnya dapat. That's all. Thank you.
So this will be the homework of our board of directors for English Club. So if everyone enjoys an engagement and engaging atmosphere, we'd like to have more. Probably have our narasumber or speakers with better pronunciation than us. Who could teach us how to pronounce better, because we'd like to improve our English with English Club. Okay, everyone, it's 36 minutes past 9. So I already have your 6 minutes. I already stole your 6 minutes of time. Thank you very much for coming tonight, and I hope you enjoy it. See you next time. As Zaldi always said, what feed the mind, feel the English. Is it, Zaldi? Okay, thank you very much for our focus tonight. Okay, Beatrix, shall we just take photos first? Beatrix?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I have to take a picture time.
Okay.
I will count on 3, 2, 1. Okay. Once again.
Just any
okay.
post?
Yeah, any post. Okay, I will
Well, sticking
on my
her tongue out.
Yeah, on my count 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Hey,
thank you, everyone.
guys.
Have a great night.
Thank you, Budena, Pak SP,
Thank you,
and
man.
everyone. Oh my God.
Thank you,
Pak Sarman, Bu Dena.
Thank you, Mbak Welly.
Thank
Halo,
you,
Pak
Mbak Welly.
Love you,
Thank you, Mbak
Mas.
Feli.
Thank you, Mbak Welly.
Thank you, Mbak Welly.
The next special guest, Mbak Welly. Yeah.
Okay, Bu. Thank you, Pak Sarman, Bu Dena, and everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Really glad